Financial independence and success are two things we all strive for, but career opportunities shouldn't be limited for those who are blind or visually impaired. And that's where nonprofit Austin Lighthouse comes in.
It is handy. It's like having another set of eyes that actually works well.
Chris Perkins knows what it's like to have something taken away. He was born being able to see, but started losing his vision in his late 30s. He went in for a routine eye exam.
It's the 20/20 line.
And the doctor discovered he had retinal dystrophy.
It was really frustrating and it was scary. I struggled with it, quite a bit the first few years, but going to vocational rehab helped me realize I'm not the only person that has an eye condition.
Chris's vocational rehab and road to independence started here at the Austin Lighthouse. Inside this warehouse, he and other members of Austin's blind and visually impaired community can learn a skill and find employment.
They can learn software applications such as Excel or Outlook. They can learn how to keyboard. A lot of people don't know how to keyboard, don't know how to use a computer.
Al Perales is a nonprofit's VP of Business Innovation and was instrumental in getting Chris to reach his full potential.
I was sweeping and mopping the floors, cleaning the bathrooms. Then I moved into vending machines.
One day I ran into him, we started talking, and I realized that he had what in the IT world we call a logical mind, meaning that he had the capacity to do much more than put Coke cans in Coke machines.
With the right training and certification,
Not easy to do, but I got it done.
Chris became their e-commerce administrator and runs a website, shopaustin.org, that helps bring the nonprofit money.
I put all the artwork up on the website, rearranged all the banners. I've tied it in with Google Analytics.
In every corner of this warehouse, you'll find people doing meaningful work. Here, they're making rigger belts and trouser belts for the military. Over here,
We cut them into patterns.
they're making smaller inserts for bulletproof vests. But you don't have to work at the Lighthouse to benefit from its services.
This room focuses on video magnification, and all around you here, you're seeing different sized devices, but essentially they all achieve the same purpose. Each device here makes things larger. Some people prefer white on black, yellow on black.
Others speak to you.
The blind have appeared throughout history as bearers of divine judgment.
With a referral from the Texas Workforce Commission, anyone can visit this low vision room and test out their tools.
It helps me read it.
Some devices can help you read your mail. Others
One I use is called Fusion.
can help make your day job easier.
It inverts the color. Most people have a light background with dark letters. I reverse that.
The goal is independence.
This is the only place I've worked at in my 40 years of being in work, where at the end of the day I feel like I accomplished something. It is the most fulfilling place I've ever worked at in my life.
For Chris,
This one's a ruby.
there's no cure for his eye condition.
That's what I need to read.
Doctors told him the only certainty was that his sight would get progressively worse.
And that's a pretty heavy burden to carry, waking up every day and realizing, okay, I can see less today, less today.
Well, I've never been the type to give up.
And because of the Austin Lighthouse, his quality of life has changed.
Don't be afraid to ask for help.
And the Austin Lighthouse includes 1 million square feet of warehouse spanned across 4 locations, 3 in Southeast Austin, 1 in Taylor, Texas. And I also learned that the workers at Austin Lighthouse were at the forefront of the pandemic. How about that? The Lighthouse was designated as an essential business during the height of COVID. Workers produced and shipped nearly 2 million cases of Purell hand sanitizer and helped in the fight to keep and maintain healthy workspaces throughout the United States.
And we all needed that, of course, hand sanitizer back in the day and still today very much. I'm really interesting, though, the Department of Defense talking about the belts and the bulletproof vests that they're working with. Yeah. Why is that relationship there with the Department of Defense, the government, and this organization?
I asked the same thing. I thought, oh, that's interesting. And it's all part of a congressional act, I believe, a law that requires the government to purchase from people who are severely disabled or blind. So they have that partnership, that connection that they built. Interesting,
That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah, I love to see that. That's very cool.
Austin Lighthouse. Check them out. We'll be right back.